Okay, so I knew I look like crap, but that's not important right now. The importance of this video, for however long it is, as you can see by the title, YouTube, COPPA, FCT. For those that do not know what is going on, I'm going to fill you in because I'm starting to now pick up on this. And to go back to the beginning of where this has started to where we are now, there is a good chance that a lot of creators, it doesn't matter if you're just a random uploader so many years ago and not even want to be a creator or to have plans of being a creator, that you're going to lose the channel. Now, let's start how this all began. This started with Logan Paul. That's right, Logan Paul. And because of that, we all know what he did. Logan and Jake Paul, they're overinflated egos. They've always been like that from what I know of since their high school years, because they've been doing YouTube for so many years, almost about 2 decades if I'm correct. And Logan, he went to Japan to the suicide forest and he showed an actual dead body, somebody who committed suicide and had no recognition or respect for the dead in that aspect. And because of that, we ended up getting the ad apocalypse for almost about 2 years. And the ad apocalypse meant, a lot of the companies would pull their business, their partnership deals, their ads from YouTube, which infected the creators for those who were receiving ad revenue and advertisement commercials on their videos so they can order to get paid. Well, once all that got pulled, a lot of the creators depended on PayPal, merchandise sales, GoFundMe's, things out of that nature in order for their channels to stay up, and it affected a lot of creators, from the gaming channels to the ghost channels to the exploring channels, and a lot of the family friendly content, to where it's like, okay, we only want to put it on family friendly content. And that was on for quite a while. And a lot of the creators, for the third year or so during the ad apocalypse, a lot of the ads started going back on their channels and they never knew. So a lot of the viewers, the fans, had to tell them, like, hey, you're getting ads now back on your channel. And then you had the whole gaming thing. Now, the gaming thing it came very quick and it left very quick. And a lot of the companies now, when it comes to gaming, makes it very difficult, to where there's a good chance, a lot of the gaming creators are going to lose money and have been losing money. And I did a video on my gaming channel called "Our Gaming Channel's Dead?" because now a lot of games are hit as copyright strike claims and can be took down, if not all the way permanently blocked, to where you can't do anything about it because of the name, the brand, the company, and of course the music, right? So from there, we get to where we are now, and YouTube is connected to Google. They have that permanent partnership deal that's been there for quite a while now, and this begs a question, because we're going to get into a lot here in this video for both of the channels that this video will be on the Cheddar Cherry 931 channel and on the Jazzy Entertainment channel, and as well as my gaming channel, because this video is very important for those that stumble across this video and sees it and watches it, right? So YouTube, you could start up a YouTube account with Hotmail, Yahoo, Gov, Org, and Gmail. But now you can't do that, because now you have to have Google, which is Gmail. Man, those that may or may not remember or don't know, which is very easy to see. If you go on your right hand side, if you're on the desktop on YouTube, and you go to, both of my channels, which are the two main ones, which is the Cheddar Cherry 931 channel and the Jazzy Entertainment channel, you're going to see on your right hand side, that's on the desktop version, that's going to say Cheddar Cherry channels or feature channels, and you're going to see two older channels, which is the Cheddar Cherry channel, and the other channel is based off my real name. And those were made from Hotmail. Hotmail. Hotmail's no longer around. They've been bought out by Microsoft. So a lot of those old email addresses, no, they no longer exist. Because a lot of it was connected through MSN. MSN ain't around because then you have Internet Explorer, and Explorer nobody uses. You see what I'm saying here so far, right? Well, because of that, with the permanent deal that Google and YouTube have, they were linking a lot of underage data accounts. Everyone knows you can't have a YouTube account unless you're at the age of 13 and older. And because of that, their data got linked with their information. So, where does that leave creators at? What are the channels that are going to be hit and targeted? Well, now they got all these rules to where the FCC can sue the content creators. They already hit Google and YouTube, so they're losing money. Actually, YouTube's losing money. Google, they're good. They don't care. They good. They're not losing money. YouTube is losing money. YouTube is about to be losing even more money because now the creators can get hit with $45,000 in a lawsuit now by the FCC because everything now is targeted to children, right? Okay, let's slow it down. My two older channels, I don't think they're really meant for kids, even though I didn't know what the hell I was doing on there. And I don't know what my audience base is on those channels because the email address to those channels are no longer around. I want to repeat that again. They're no longer around. And that is the Hotmail, right? Now, with the Cheddar Chai channel, that's like I think I got like 105 subscribers on that channel. I don't know what it is about that channel, what makes people subscribe to that channel. To me, it's not good. So, there's a good chance because they may see on that channel, oh, bright and colorful. Bright and colorful is one of the rules. If your video is bright and colorful and has colorful things in bright in the background, kids are going to be attracted to it. There you go. You got to pay a $45,000 fine. Take the channel down. Take it down. Get rid of it. Right? Okay. So from there, channels that can be targeted, you take the two channels that I have now, they're not really meant for kids. Like the entertainment channel, it's drama-based, music-based, which is targeted to kids. Oh, well, there goes that, right? Well, the music thing's been in effect. You can't even upload music to YouTube anymore anyways. Okay, from there you have topic discussions, right? Kids don't like topic discussion, so okay, I'm safe in that area. So I'm safe in two areas, which is the drama and topic-based, right? So you got collection videos. I don't think kids like collections. So I'm good in that area. Next, you have DIYs. And kids like DIYs. Well, there goes those videos. Take them down. Then you have collection update videos. Okay, so I'm good in that area. Kids ain't gonna watch that. Then you have the ghost things I did on there, right? Which was investigating. I might be good in that. I don't know where that target's from. Then you have the exploring. Well, I may or may not be good in that area. So I don't know the age range where that's going to target from. Then you have the gaming. Well, now gaming is now targeted to children. And we will get back to the gaming. So my entertainment channel is 35 subscribers. There's a good chance that, yes, I will be targeted. I don't know. You take the Cheddar Cherry 931 channel, which is 32 subscribers, which is not meant for children, which is a topic, political, and a woke discussion channel. Now, here's the thing. This is what I'm worried about. If they say, okay, well, your videos of your channels are targeted to children, in which areas? Because I can see the games being that. And we'll get to the game discussion. If that's the case, I can't pay $45,000 because I'm bankruptcy broke, and that is saying a lot about my financial to where I'd be like, you know what, take the videos, take the channel, take them down. Take them down. Nothing I can do, take them down, right? Okay, to where we get into this discussion. There is a good chance that one of the things are, with the new regulations of rules and laws for YouTube is this: that if you're not a big creator on YouTube, which I am not, if you're not making any money from YouTube and YouTube not making any money from you, which I am not, in both of those angles, your channel will get permanently deleted. Which leads me to saying this: if that's the case, I won't be able to post the new videos that I have saved that I want to share with you guys. So because of that, I really highly recommend that you guys please, and it's in the links into both of my YouTube pages, within the about section of both my YouTube pages, to my Facebook like page. Hit that like button. Make sure you have that like page on your Facebook page, because if this happens, my channel can be gone. And you guys won't get to see the new content that I have been working on for a long time. And I want you guys to see it. So it will be posted onto that page. And it's very, very important that you guys like that page. Again, the link to my Facebook like page, the Jazzy Ink page, will be in the About section of the YouTube channel. Now, with that being said, let's talk about channels that are definitely going to be affected. I'm going to say figure channels, right? Figures. Now, these are toys that viewers view that are like high priced at times, like almost $50. We're talking about adult collectible toys at that, from the DC to the Marvel to the Walking Dead, you know, things out of that, even statues. Now, YouTube can look at that and say, okay, it has more toys in it, review. They're going to hit that channel and say, okay, is it child-based? Is it not? And those creators will get hit to where not only will they probably lose their channel, but they'll lose monetization, partnership at that. And then they're lost all their money. Gaming channels will be hit the same way. Reviewing channels will be hit the same way. Music channels will be hit the same way. They will be hit so much that if they don't follow by the simple rules of not having any music, any games, any toys, any certain gravitational titles, anything colorful in the background, they can get hit with that $45,000 fine by the FCT with the new regulations of laws, and to also have their channel set to child channels, even though they're not meant to. And there's a lot of channels like mine that are not meant for family content, that are not meant for children anyways. So because of that, a lot of people are going to lose money. And one of the main people that are in the leads of all of this, for this to happen, his comments were this: YouTube is like shooting fish in a barrel. YouTube is the barrel, the fish are the content creators. We're going after them to hit them hard. We're using a free platform. A free platform. So if you have a problem with what happened, then you need to continue to stick to the targeted solution, which is YouTube and Google, and go after them with their pockets. Don't hit the creators, because the creators, we're not going to know, even throughout their graphical charts, that we can see who our age range is based from. We're not going to know that. From the lowest to the highest, we ain't going to know at all. And this brings us to this discussion as well. If you take a look at a lot of the gaming content now, right? A lot of the gaming content ain't really meant for kids to be playing. In today's respective terms, within today's sensitivity world that we all live in. And I ain't here to cater to anybody's sensitivity. And I've done a video about that on the Cheddar Terry 931 channel, right? So let's take an example, right? Some of the games that I mentioned, some of the systems that I wanted to play as, right? Okay, you take the Data Frog, right? That's safe because it's safer games. What makes it an easier target for the family-friendly content towards the children. You take the next system, which is the PS2, which I wanted to work on for the gaming channel, and a lot of the games that I have for that ain't meant for kids anyways. An example would be Grand Theft Auto. Alright, which we all know about that, and from Vice City to San Andreas. Take the next console, the Xbox 360, right? Some of the games I wanted to feature for that was Red Dead Redemption 1. And then you take the PS4 and the games that I play for that are playlists that are available at this moment on the entertainment channel ain't meant for kids anyway. So, for an example, you got A Way Out, that's a prison-based game, and in one of the scenes in the courtyard, right, in the rec yard in the prison, you see a prison rape going on. So kids shouldn't be seeing that anyways. But because it's a gaming channel and has the word game in it, it's now heavily targeted for children, right? Okay, you take like a figure review, right? I watched some, that review from Walking Dead figures to the Dragon Ball figures to the DC and Marvel figures, right? It's mainly towards people my age that are in their 30s. In their 30s, because this is what we collect. So those channels are going to be heavily hit. Which then, brings me back to the gaming thing, right? I remember when I was coming up in school, if you were talking about a game in school, you got in trouble for talking about that game. So you don't think the kids that are going to see the games on YouTube, that's going to happen to them, it will happen to them. I promise and I guarantee that, yeah, they're probably going to get in trouble too. Because if it happened to us, it's going to happen to them. And like, where'd this come from? From YouTube, which then is going to bring it back to the same bullshit to where we are now. So, with that being said, especially with what I have in the background right here, my movie collection. Movies. We just need to hear that word. That's it. We could hit you with that $45,000 fee, that lawsuit, because kids are attracted to movies. My movies that I watch ain't really meant for kids, except for some of the VHS ones, but these are older VHS that have adult content in them, even though they're cartoon based. We're talking 80s and 90s and how, really that was. You take a look at my music collection, vinyls, cassettes. Kids ain't really going to know what those are from today's standards. You see a lot of the musical movies, right, that are like bio based. Okay, they can be easily attracted to that. Or you take my CD collection, run my Prince, Michael, then you got the 80s mixed with the 90s and then the early 2000s. Okay, they're going like, oh, okay, this is attracting me, so I could get hit with that, as an example. Because it's music-based, and music is targeted to all people of all ages, right? Just like these paints that I use when I paint. Paint, artwork, because I said those words, I can get hit with that even though ain't nothing being shown of me showing my artwork or showing the colors. This reminds me of something that happened about almost 2 years ago now at Toys R Us. Reason why Toys R Us went down in the first place is because one of the parents who watched Breaking Bad, this came out too, they found it, or she found it offensive. Like, okay, why is this Breaking Bad figure holding a tray of meth? Kids are seeing this. They shouldn't be seeing this. They shouldn't be watching this show. But here you are letting your kids watch it while you watch it and still buying the figures. But then you want to complain about it, which actually caused the end of Toys R Us to go down, even though you see the signs that are sections from kids to adults to teens. Right? The Breaking Bad figures, from the Walking Dead figures to the Marvel, DC, and the Dragon Ball figures can be found offensive now to parents. Because it's going to target their kids, even though they have the section of signs, adults only. Because of that, I see a huge problem with this, leading back to the YouTube thing, with the COPPA, with the FCT. A lot of creators are going to be leaving because a lot of channels are going to be hit with fines that most, if not a lot, cannot pay, which is going to end up being the agreement, okay, just take down the channel and the videos. That's it. Which is going to cause YouTube to lose money, which is going to cause Google to lose money, which is going to cause the creator the most to lose money, which is going to cause the viewer to close their account, which goes back to YouTube losing more money. Yeah. So because of that, as you can see, it's about the money from the platform to the creator, and now to this. It's always been about money. Money is the thing that was keeping all this afloat, and it's money that's now it's going to end all this to sink down to the bottom. It's always been about the money. From the platform to the creators to the outside sources to the advertisement ads, and now to this, it's always been about money. If they can find a way to make money from it from their angle while taking money from the other side of it, then it's okay, as long as the other side is able to put money in their pockets. Why the other side is suffering for it, and they shouldn't be. So it's always been about the money. So my thing is with this, if you guys want to see the contents that I have made, then go to my Facebook like page, hit that like button, and if you guys want to help out more with more future videos, which I'll get into this, I may have to change it up, because I really wanted to put some money towards filming equipment, because I wanted to do interviews. I want to interview people. I'm learning the basic baby steps of angling, baby basic steps of lighting, and baby basic steps of just simple editing. Nothing fancy at all. And if you guys want to see that and want to see those videos, then go to my PayPal. This is where yes, I am begging. I am asking for money at this point because of the way it's going. And if you guys want to see more of that stuff from me, then donate to however much you want to donate to that PayPal. Because if not, then I'm not going to do it. That means you guys won't see the new videos. And then people are just going to have to suffer. And that's how there is to it. So if you guys want to see that, see the videos, then hit that PayPal donation. Donate money to me to see those videos. And that's how it is to it. There's nothing more that I could really justify that situation, because it can't be justified. So don't be surprised if you hear about a lot of people really leaving. Like we seen Twitch. Twitch is more strict. And you can't get away with a lot of stuff on Twitch. I tried Twitch. I gave up on it because I'm like, okay, it's not really meant for me. Facebook is the same way, because now they're more sensitive than anything. So that's out of the question. Then you have a program called Mixer. And if a lot of people go to Mixer, it may be safe for a while, but then there's a good chance they're going to pull a Facebook, Twitch / YouTube thing on everybody to say, oh, okay, well, this is how it's going to be. And then we're going to see the same thing. So my thing is this: don't be surprised if you guys can't find my channel anymore, because there's a good chance it will be took down. And for the hired people channels that will be up, we're not going to be able to find them, not even in the search engine, because they're going to want to hide that. In the end, it all comes back to money, and the money is the root of all. Man, with that being said, I hope you guys understand. And if you guys want to see the new content that I have made, go to the About section on my YouTube channel, find the name called Jazzy Inc. That's Jazzy INC. Click it, hit that like button for the Facebook page, and then hit my PayPal in order to donate money to me in order to see those videos. With that being said, I'm out.